Each year, Americans spend $11.8 billion on buying plastic water bottles, making it the second largest commercial beverage category in the U.S. This industry gained popularity in the end of the 1970s with Pierre glass water bottles, but didn't explode until 1989 with the introduction of PET cheap lightweight bottles. The boom of this industry was fueled by big companies that advertised that bottled water was cheap, convenient, safer, and tastes better than tap water.
Fresh. Drink?
Bottled water is the greatest advertising and marketing trick of all time.
Drink.
Unfortunately, society is now finding the inaccuracies of these advertisements and especially the huge negative impact bottled water has on the environment. First and foremost, plastic water bottles are pollutants. The plastic is made of oil and it takes a significant amount of energy to turn the oil into plastic as well as ship, store, and cool all of the bottled water. These plastic bottles are manufactured in petrochemical plants which are not only a harm to humans but also to the wildlife that can be sustained. For example, there are many instances of humans living in this area who have respiratory and cardiac problems that can be directly attributed to the chemicals released by these petrochemical plants.
Something causes a lot of these neighbors around here to be sick.
When people buy bottled water, they are contributing to the toxic exposures that people here are suffering.
We don't have a chance. We do not have a possible chance.
Also, lots of money and resources are spent shipping water across the country when we can easily get it from our own tap in our own home.
In a time when we're looking at climate change, why are we shipping water around the world?
For example, last year alone, it took 11 billion barrels of oil to transport all the water, which is a waste of natural resources. Yet wildlife is the greatest sufferer of the overuse of plastic bottles by Americans. In many cases, habitats have been destroyed, and in the ocean there is over 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic. The problem that arises from all these plastics floating in the ocean is biomagnification. The food at the bottom of the chain will sometimes ingest these plastics, and then that can get moved up the food chain even into the food we eat. So in a sense, we are sometimes even poisoning ourselves. No matter how convenient it may be just to grab a bottle of water, the next time you're going to, think about the impact it has on the environment and on your own health, and think if it's really worth it. As the future leaders of tomorrow, our generation needs to come together and find a solution to clean up our earth from all the pollution caused by plastic water bottles.